Do you ever wonder how international decisions are made and who makes them? Welcome to the complex world of global governance, a crucial cog in the wheel of the 21st century. It's the unseen force that orchestrates international affairs, striving to address monumental challenges that span across borders. From climate change to economic inequality, from international conflicts to human rights, global governance is at the helm, steering us towards a sustainable future. But global governance is facing significant challenges that are threatening its effectiveness. The first major challenge is climate change. This isn't just a matter of rising temperatures or melting ice caps. It's a threat that destabilizes societies, disrupts economies, and makes international cooperation all the more critical yet difficult. With each nation facing unique climate-related challenges, achieving a global consensus on reduction targets and mitigation strategies is a Herculean task. This urgency is further heightened by the ticking clock. We are racing against time to prevent irreversible damage to our planet. Next, we have international conflicts. These disputes, often fueled by geopolitical tensions or resource scarcity, pose a significant roadblock to global cooperation. They destabilize regions, disrupt progress, and divert resources away from pressing global issues. The quest for peace becomes even more challenging when these conflicts are intertwined with deep-seated historical grievances or ideological differences. Finally, let's talk about economic inequality. This issue isn't just about the gap between the rich and the poor. It's about the divide between developed and developing nations and the unequal access to opportunities. This disparity undermines efforts towards global governance by fostering discontent and mistrust. It also raises questions about the effectiveness and fairness of international institutions. These challenges are complex and multifaceted, requiring innovative and comprehensive solutions. They remind us that global governance isn't just about managing international relations. It's about navigating the intricate web of issues that our interconnected world presents. It's about creating a system that is inclusive, fair, and capable of tackling the pressing problems of our time. So how can the world overcome these challenges to enhance global governance? Firstly, increased international cooperation is essential. Nations must work together, pooling resources and expertise to confront the pressing issues of our time. This means fostering a culture of diplomacy and dialogue, where countries can negotiate solutions to common problems rather than resorting to conflict or isolationism. Secondly, the development of global standards and regulations can guide national policies and ensure a level playing field. These could cover a vast range of issues, from carbon emissions to trade practices, essentially setting the rules of the game for global governance. But these standards must be fair and inclusive, reflecting the needs and perspectives of all nations, not just the most powerful. Thirdly, promoting economic equality is key. This means addressing the root causes of poverty and inequality, such as unfair trade practices, corruption, and inadequate access to education and healthcare. It also means advocating for fair and progressive taxation systems, where the wealthiest pay their fair share to support public services and infrastructure. Of course, international organizations like the United Nations play a crucial role in implementing these solutions. They provide a forum for dialogue, facilitate cooperation, and monitor compliance with global standards. They can also provide technical assistance and funding to support countries in their efforts to promote economic equality and sustainable development. These solutions, while promising, require a collective will and effort to be realized. What does the future hold for global governance? As we stand on the precipice of the future, we are called to envision a world where global governance is more effective, more inclusive, and more representative of the diverse tapestry that is our global community. The prospect for reform is not merely a possibility, but a necessity. To navigate the complex challenges of the 21st century, we must embrace a global governance structure that values every nation's voice. This is not a task for the few, but a responsibility for all nations, big and small, to actively participate in shaping our collective future. But how do we bring about this inclusive transformation? One promising avenue lies in technology and innovation. Technology has the potential to democratize participation, bringing unheard voices to the forefront and fostering greater transparency within international organizations. Imagine a world where every nation, regardless of size or economic power, can contribute meaningfully to global discourse through digital platforms. Moreover, innovation can help us to reimagine and reinvent the mechanisms of global governance. New approaches and fresh ideas can challenge the status quo, helping us to craft a system that is not only efficient, but also equitable. The journey to effective global governance is an ongoing process, but with concerted efforts, a more equitable and sustainable world is within reach. As we look towards the future, let's remember that every step we take, every reform we enact, and every innovation we harness brings us closer to that goal.